Good morning, my friends. As I said yesterday, today is already so much better. Thank you so much for all your lovely messages. This is just too crazy. I appreciate it so much. I really couldn't be more thankful for everything you give me and for the things that I put out and I get back, and I'm just like so happy. And I got so many great tips and advices and like things I can look into and read and like everything, and I'm beyond grateful and happy, and I know that I can change everything, and that I'm like the only person who has control over my happiness and stuff like that, and over my mind. And it's just like a really tough mental game I play all the time, but yeah, I don't know, I just feel so happy today. And I just went grocery shopping because I have a super little dinner party tonight with only 2 friends, but I'm so excited for it, and I feel like it's exactly what I need right now. I just feel so much happiness thinking about tonight. I don't even know why. It's nothing like super special, but it's just, I'm so looking forward to it. Yeah, and there are only 2 people, and it's awesome because then the attention is the attention is only on 2 people and not on like 10, so it's really focused, and it's, yeah, it's gonna be epic and awesome and cute and nice and fun, and we're gonna like enjoy time on the balcony together with cute little Kiwi. Oh, she's so sweet. Just look at her. Hey cutie. Oh my god. Hey cutie. She always wants those belly rubs. She had food, she went out for a walk, and now it's time for me to eat. I'll spoon this ice cold watermelon right now. It was in the fridge and it's gonna hydrate me, and fruit is just always so perfect. So I'll enjoy this now after I have some bread rolls, which I'm gonna eat too, with some hummus and like chocolate sauce or something like that. We'll see. And I'll see you back with some, like, I'm gonna read some comments which really touched me, and I'm gonna tell you like what you guys kind of suggested to me, so that if you're suffering, it's not really suffering, but if you're having the same thoughts, then maybe it's gonna help you too. It's so hard to eat with one hand. It's like impossible. Let's do it like that. That was so bad. See you soon. Alright, I am back. I worked for a little bit and I ate, and I'm going through your comments on YouTube. It's so overwhelming. Oh my god, you guys, thank you so much, and I love that you share your experiences with me and with all the other people. So in case you're suffering as well, or you're not feeling that good today, definitely go and check out my last video, read all the comments. Like, we're in this together, we're supporting each other. Everybody's got issues, like their mind is telling them they're not strong enough or just anything, and it's okay. It really is okay to have off days, to doubt yourself. But then again, it's like in yoga, you kind of acknowledge all the feelings, all the emotions, all the thoughts, and you see them, and then you take them and you let them go, like in an imaginative river in your head. Just like let them float away and let them drift off. It's so beautiful to imagine it like that, isn't it? But yeah, I got like so many tips and tricks and just like so much support, and I want you to know that I love you, and I just love the support we give each other. And sometimes I don't even realize that I'm giving something to you, because I'm just kind of sharing my life, and I feel like it's just like random. But like yesterday, or just like reading through your comments, it makes me realize that even if I only share like some little thoughts, that it really touches some people. And the same happened yesterday when you are sharing your little thoughts with me. It really touches me. So yeah, I'm really grateful for all of the experiences. And it, like, I was struggling to to record the video yesterday for like a couple hours, but after, I felt so much better. I didn't cry. Well, I cried from some messages because it was just so sweet, but I felt so much better after talking about it, even though it's just a camera. Just a camera, but I speak to all of you guys, which is such a weird feeling that we live in such a time where we can share our feelings, emotions, our life, or anything with everyone on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, really wherever. It's a crazy time. I mean, I love it, but still it's crazy. It's like oh my god. But one thing I just read was like a little mantra you can say to yourself. It's in German, Leben regelt, which means life will figure it out, which is basically what I was talking about yesterday, that like you have to trust in the process and it's just gonna turn out. It's just it. I mean, you still gotta work and you still gotta like do things, but then if you follow what you love and you, I don't know, work towards a goal and things like that, life will figure it out. And it's kind of beautiful, and I think I'm gonna write it on a little note, and I'm gonna stick it to my wardrobe, so every time I open the door I have this little reminder. And yeah, there are just so many comments. I mean, you can go and check them out. It's just so much, and I still need to read through it, and I'm sorry if I cannot answer to all of you. I'm gonna try my best, but yeah, thank you so much. And I appreciate it so much that you like point out the things I am good at, because I tend to like criticize myself so much, and I see other people doing so much better, and like comparing is so bad, I know. But yeah, thank you for like pointing out the things I'm good at, like making recipes and cooking and dancing, and that you like my photography and everything. So yeah, it's just good to have a little reminder once in a while. And also, like in regards of the affirmation things, I just remembered yesterday that when I was in Australia, it was like 2015, so like 4 years ago. It was funny because I was having the best time of my life pretty much, but like everybody, anytime they have like kind of doubts and stuff. But what I wrote down on my phone, and I had a Samsung, so I could write myself a little note. So every time I press the button for my startup screen, there's this little note I wrote to myself, and what I wrote on there was, "You are worthy being loved." Because like I never had a relationship of any sorts, and I kind of put a wall up, and I didn't let anyone inside my heart, like inside my head or anything. I was always like, go away. Which is also kind of bad. It's another issue in itself. But yeah, I just wrote down, "You're worthy being loved." So every day, a couple times, I saw the affirmation, also without like really reading it, but I just saw it, and yeah, it worked. It was funny, like the universe was kind of testing me with like a little bit of love, and then more love, and even more love. So yeah, everything is like in life is like a little test to see if you can handle it or if you're ready, and it's kind of cool. So yeah, I think I know affirmations work, but it's just really hard to stick to it. Yeah, but yeah, as I said before, I'm gonna write some notes with like things you guys said which really resonated to me, and I'm gonna put it up on my wardrobe or maybe bathroom or anywhere where I can see it every day, and then get reminded that life is great and we're all worthy, and we're being too harsh on ourselves, and like that it's gonna work out. And like there's really nothing to worry about because we're having a great life, even with issues. But issues make life worth living. It's like the human experience. And yeah, if there would be no downs at all, the ups wouldn't be as high and we wouldn't appreciate the ups as much. So it's all right, just trust the universe. Oh my god, this is so easy said, but yeah. Also, if you don't believe in universe or energy or anything, it's just, I don't know, it's just so hard to believe that there's nothing else out there and there's nothing that's kind of guiding us. So for me, it's pretty much energy, like energy I put out, energy other people put out, energy I get from Kiwi, maybe energy from the universe, who knows? Like, we don't have a plan, we really don't know anything, which is kind of scary but also kind of cool at the same time. Another question you can ask yourself is, what would you do if you knew you would succeed? So if there would be no struggle, if there would be no financial problems, nothing, like if you just knew you would succeed, what would you do? And if you have an answer for that, you kind of know what your highest excitement is. And if you don't have like one answer to that, it's also okay, because there are different types of personalities out there, and some have one highest excitement. They just know it, they start doing it and it can go on forever. They wake up with like such a passion towards one thing and they work, they hustle. And then there are other people. I heard the word scanner people, scanner personalities quite often yesterday in my DMs and stuff. And it's kind of cool, and I think it's definitely me, because scanner people are just like scanning their surroundings and they don't have one highest excitement which leads them, but they have like a couple, like they see this and then they see that and they just want to take everything in. And this is kind of me, because even when we were children and everybody was like, oh, what do you want to be? I never had one answer. I changed it all the time. I wanted to be like 10 different things at once. And once we had to choose where, like what we want to study, even before, like we had to choose what kind of graduation degree we wanted to do. It's weird. In Luxembourg we have this school system where we have to choose between, I think it was like 6 different types of like graduation. So I chose arts, but I was also like, maybe I should do medicine, like biology, or I should do the general one. And like I was really torn already then. And then after, when we had to decide what we wanted to study, I was also really torn between like 5 jobs or study subjects. So, and now if I have to choose what I really want to work, I'm still torn, and I think it's gonna be my whole life. But that's okay, because you don't have to have only one highest excitement. You can also have like a bunch of different ones, which are like, in a bigger picture, they create one. So yeah, I'm probably gonna focus on more subjects. Like I really love photography. I just had a shooting on Saturday and I started editing the pictures right now, and I'm just so in love. I love it so much. And I also love pole dance and silk so much. So I cannot just choose one, because I get bored quite easily. So if I would only do one thing, I think I couldn't do it. Yeah. I also got recommendation for a German book. It's called Das Kind in dir muss Heimat finden. It's about, like, I don't really know because I haven't read it, but I will. It's about like your inner child that needs to find peace within yourself and not like because of other people. It's just that you, I don't know, I'm just gonna link it down below. You can get it, you can read it. And then I got a recommendation for the Joel Austin podcast. Haven't looked into it, but it sounds nice. And then also it's a German one from Hotel Matze with the guest Nora Tschirner. It's a German actress, and she talks about like how she gets or stays happy and like mentally healthy within the film industry and stuff like that. I also haven't listened to it, but I will. This is kind of cool. Yeah, and then I already shared it on Instagram yesterday really briefly. That one part of my feels is called Imposter syndrome. I'm gonna link it again. But it's basically like pretty much everyone, like a lot of people are experiencing that, and it's hard to explain for me. It's more when you feel that you're not enough and that you are not, like, even if you achieved something, that the achievement wasn't good or not good enough, and it's just like that you doubting yourself all the time and comparing yourself to others and stuff like that. And the only way, or like one way to treat that, is to talk about it, which made me feel really good, and just to see that a lot of other people are experiencing the same thing, which puts everything back into perspective, because you think you're like, oh, I'm so, I don't know, it's just so weird that I'm feeling that way, and it's like everybody against me, stuff type like that. But then you realize that we are all in this together, and we can all push through. We are really strong, we can do this, and there's like nothing that's out of this world and like super bad. It's just our mind playing games with us. And as soon as we realize that, it gets better, because then we know what's going on and we can like work towards it, or work towards a goal, and just calm our mind down a little bit which is so much better. And yeah, crying helps too, so if you feel like letting emotions out, just go for it. Really, if people say you're terrible or you're like hypersensitive or anything, just don't listen to them, because then they're not. And crying is like a way for our body to cool down and to relieve stress. So if you feel like crying, just let it out and then leave it be. It's just like, thanks, it comes and then it goes again. So it's nice. I'm trying to like find a really good comment which would help you, but it's just so many and I cannot choose. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with wanting to feel secure with your finances, or with I don't know, like with your relationships and everything. It's just important that you don't put too much pressure on yourself, and I need to remind myself that all the time. Yeah. Oh, another really good advice I got this morning was actually that you have to, or you should, every day, sorry, my mind is everywhere, like every day, or when you're experiencing something that you're struggling with, you just write it down, and you write it down like what you did or what you did wrong, and then you can do like 2 columns or whatever, and then on the other side you write down the solution, or how you should have reacted, like a positive one. Let me find my phone, because she wrote like a really good example. Oh, another book recommendation is The Power of Now. I heard about it, and I also should read it. I only heard good things about it, so yeah. Okay, I got it. She wrote down solutions every day. So for example, one of my habits was I have a specific set of expectations for how things will turn out. So my solution was I have flexible expectations and varying outcomes, as expectations can limit me. So yeah, by writing stuff like that down every day, you kind of change a bad habit and you reflect on yourself, which is really good. So yeah, it's really good. And then you think about like a solution and figure it out by yourself, which is really good. If you learn by doing, it just stays in your brain so much better than if you just read it. So that's a really good tip. I just learned that so many people are feeling the same as I am, and that it's okay to be vulnerable, and that we all have like a specific set of things, interests, of like, yeah, like things we can do, and we should really learn to appreciate ourselves more. And here's a comment I just read. I think this is normal. I know a lot of people going through the same stuff, me included. I think the best thing to do is to make a list where you train your self-worth, which is really important because you're worthy. And yeah, I said yesterday that I feel like I'm not worthy, and it's good to remind yourself that once in a while. Thank yourself for getting up each morning early, for taking care of your body in a healthy way, for having enough food, for being in abundance, for having kiwi and all of that. Even smaller stuff. Don't take anything, especially not yourself, for granted. Be thankful for showing up today. I know I am. This is so beautiful. We should really be more grateful for all the little things and all like our friendships, and just like that we're actually able to live the way we're able to live, and for the sunshine, and for like the good food, for like an apple, even for friendships. I'm so looking forward I'm so looking forward to tonight, and yeah, I need to start cooking some treats. I'm really happy about that, and I'm gonna share the recipe, of course, with you guys, because I just love cooking so much. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. And actually another thing happened today. I got a new corporation. It's not in dry sheets yet, but yeah, it's going. It's really like, sometimes we worry so much about nothing at all, and then, as I said before, life will figure it out. It's really true. Alright, I just wanted to thank you and share some of the things you told me, and I just can't say it enough, but go ahead and read the comments under my last video. They're just so heartwarming, and if you feel down, it's definitely gonna help you. So yeah, thank you so much. Say hi to Kiwi. Hey girl. Oh, she was so sweet yesterday too. I was like coming into the door crying, and she was just cuddling with me for like half an hour. I just love the energy of her, of dogs, of animals in general. It's just so unconditional, so raw, so, I don't know, so happy. Alright guys, thank you so much for pushing through, for all of your really sweet comments, and I mean, I'm already feeling so much better, like I'm not crying. But yeah, we all go through emotions, and it's completely normal, so it's alright. And I love you guys, and I hope I can support you, and I can give you like everything you need, or just like help you on your journey as you help me. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you soon again here on my channel.